The gun bunch Y flex out of Georgia's playbook in college football 25 has some of the most dominant and best passing plays in the game, and in today's video we're going to take a look at this unstoppable formation, show you guys how to run it like a pro. Let's get it. So, we're in like I said, Georgia playbook. This is a great playbook no matter what mode you play. I like it in regs, I like it in cut. It really doesn't matter. It's really, really good. And I actually did a video last week talking about their gun bunch. So if you like this, be sure to check that video out. Give you some good setups you can mix in from the gun bunch. And if you guys want me to do a full breakdown on these formations, give me 500 likes on this video. Comment. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that, and we'll get it out for y'all. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I do daily college football 25 and Madden 25 videos on this channel. I do gameplays and tips. So, you know, when looking at this formation, you can see there's a lot of good plays. There's this HB choice play. I like that a lot. Actually, it is a very unique crosser with a wheel. Dig return, smash return. There's, you know, decent RPO in there. Verticals, flood. Probably my favorite play, which is branch return. So branch return is real nice because it has a good dig route, a good corner route, a good return route. You can use this play to beat man or zone very, very easily. Match two. You could bomb it. You could beat the blitz. Really, you can do anything out of this play. So let's just take a look at some of my favorite ways to run this play. We're going to start off against Tampa 2. Now, when you're running this isn't a huge deal, but I do feel like it helps. Make sure that your bunch side of the formation is on the wide side of the field. So like right here, you see how we have the bunch on the right hash because we're lined up closer to the left sideline. That means the right side of the field is the wide side. Therefore, that's where we put it. Now, like honestly, this is a great play to just quick snap. But, you know, I'm not going to quick snap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a few different route combos. First thing I like to do on this play is just simply streak the inside receiver, which in this case would be Lovett. Now, in doing this, what you're going to do is you're going to open up the middle of the field, but also potentially the sideline if they're in cover two, flat the running back, and that's what we're going to look at with the first setup. Now, there are other setups I will show you, but you guys can see, like, right off bat, this is cover two. We're going to expose that because we're going to get over top of the flat with the corner route, and then we're going to be able to keep the safety in the middle of the field with the streak. Therefore, this corner is wide open. But that's not all. You guys can see here, there are plenty of other reads on the middle of the field. So the streak kind of has two purposes. It's good against cover two to open the corner up, but just in general, it pushes the hook zones back, which then allows you to attack the middle of the field with either the return route, as you see there, or the dig route. I really, really like this because you guys can see here, like here, these hook zones, they were dropping back. Imagine that's the user closer to the dig, leaving the return route open. However, imagine that either one of the hook zones jumped, the return route. Maybe it was the user, maybe their zone drop. You'd hit the dig. Another good thing about this play is it kind of does force you to have hard flats because when you send the running back out on the flat, you know, if they have a cloud or zone drop and it's not a hard flat, just throw it quick. Now, you might only get 5 to 10 yards. But still, that is going to be nice because it's going to open up the bigger plays later in the game. Now, I do want to show you guys how this would work if they're in man. This is actually a pretty good play to beat man too. Again, flat the running back, streak the inside receiver. That's really it. You have a couple different routes that you can use to beat man. First is the return route. That's probably the quickest one. That is going to be a very consistent man beater. Basically, any sort of route that has multiple breaks up or to the side generally are good against man. And this one, it breaks out, then back in over the middle. So those types of routes are really difficult. You guys can see, I mean, it's just wide open. Now, I might have had the streak, honestly, for a touchdown with a fast receiver. This could split the seams, but, you know, that is more of a risky throw. I'm going to take the easy check down. So let's do this again. I do want to show some other routes. If you want to get better at college football 25 and win more games, check out my college football VIP membership on sportsgamers.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. So let's run this back against man. You guys can see here another really good route against man is the like little dig route, and that's actually by the tight end. And still, you know, it gets good separation. Now you'll see that the corner route can also be man, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. Still a good read. Now another play that I really do like a lot in mixing in with this is dig return. So dig return is really nice because it just complements perfectly the play we just ran. So you'll see that the play we just ran, it had the return route back over the middle. Dig return has the whip route to the sideline. That's very tough to defend because, they kind of look similar. You're thinking, oh, keep running the return route back over the middle. Now we got the whip route to the sideline. So on this play, really simple. I like to flat the running back and then just streak this receiver right here. This is really the tight end. So let's just take a look at how this play works. You guys can see here, whip route, wide open, got to overthrow. It happens, but if you take a look at the replay, whip routes are really good against man. See here, bam, wide open. Do that again. I guess we got a red pass. All right, so we're going to run it back. You guys see, again, going to get open. Should be an easy throw, easy catch. All right, so that's really easy. The whip route is there. The whip route's there pretty much every time against man. Also against man, you'll see this route over the middle of the field. Very good. It's like an in route, has a nice break to it. Should be very easy to beat man. This play is also very good against any sort of zone. I'll just go through all the different zones you could really play, starting with cover 3. So again, we're going to streak the tight end, flat the running back. Now, if they're in zone, I do look at the flats first. Because, if the flats are wide open, you should just go ahead and hit them. That time they really weren't. But even if they're not open, they do serve a purpose because they open up other routes on the play. So on the bunch side, the flat's really opening up the whip route. You guys can see, this guy is guarding the flat pretty well. But because of that, then this whip route is just wide open in the soft spot. Now, over here, to be honest with you, the running back was open. I could have thrown this quickly for like 5-10 yards. Still, though, it also serves a purpose because what it does is if there is a hard flat, it will, occupy the flat, pull horizontally, while the streak is going to take the deep zones vertical downfield. Then you'll see that this route will get open late in the play on the sideline. It kind of just depends who they use her. Because a lot of times they'll see like the whip or the return route. They'll get used to you hitting those a lot. They'll go user it. Then that just allows you to throw the route over middle field, do a little in route. And you guys can see like that route right there in the flat. It's just an easy check down. It's nothing crazy, but it's consistent yards. Very hard to stop. Now, if they're in Tampa 2, honestly, it's the same reads no matter what zone they play. This is Tampa 2. You guys can see, you can just, if they're playing clouds, you can just check down to these flats every time. And again, yes, you might only get 5 yards sometimes. Maybe sometimes you make a guy miss. You get 10, 15. It doesn't really matter. It's just all about taking what's there because that will make them defend all the areas of the field, which then, like I said, it opens up, routes later. You can still, obviously, though, hit that whip. That whip is so hard to stop. It's truly a money play. Even with these hook zones, you guys can see the hook zones are dropping back because of the, little in route over the middle. Then you got the little flat pulling horizontally, and you guys can see this hook is too far back. So just throw it in this little soft spot. This is such a hard area to field to defend. Now you can imagine that, like I said, at a certain point, they're going to start using these routes, right? The whip, the return, right? And, generally that's going to be a guy over the middle. That's why both of these plays have really good complements because, right here, let's say that this guy was a user, or even this guy. One of these two guys was a user. If they were, they might jump number 8. And if either one of them does that, guess what? This guy is wide open. This guy right here on the in route is wide open as he breaks over the middle. And he will be later in the play as well because we have the flat and the streak route on the left sideline. So this is a very good, very, very good two-play combo. And there's much more to this formation. Like I said, if you want more, 500 likes. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.